We're here in the studio with the Transit Director, Mario Delgado, who's going to tell us a little bit about all the services they provide at La Central here in McAllen. Welcome, Mario.
Thank you.
Tell us about the services people can find there at your terminal, La Central.
Well, to start off with, we do have the terminal downtown on Business 83 and 15th Street. And from there, basically, you have access to a lot of types of services. For example, we have private providers that provide bus service in the U.S., Texas, and even outside the state into New York and California. And so there's a total of 11 companies that provide service out of the terminal. There's also international companies that can take you across the border into Mexico, whether it's just across the border or the interior of Mexico. You can travel pretty much anywhere through the bus terminal.
And so all they have to do to get there, to find out what's available is go on in and talk to one of the bus companies.
Right, they can go into the terminal and go up to their counters and talk to them. However, if they have questions, they don't want to drive up, they can always call our administration line, which is 681-3500. There they will give them information. If you want to talk to the companies themselves, you can transfer them over and provide you their direct contact information as well.
And since we're in the new age, what's your website address?
www.metromcallen.com.
You also have working out of their Metro Connect, which is a new system, right?
Right. Out of the terminal, we also have access to Metro Connect. Metro Connect is a regional system that was done as a partnership with Brownsville and South Padre Island. And so through Metro Connect, you can access from the bus terminal UTPA almost on an hourly basis. You can have access to the Brownsville terminal every hour and a half. And then you can have access from the terminal in Brownsville to South Padre Island. The two outside routes, which is from the bus terminal in McAllen to UTPA and the bus terminal in Brownsville to South Padre Island, are free of charge. And then the daily fee to ride from McAllen to Brownsville or Brownsville to McAllen is $5. So for $5, in essence, you can go from McAllen to the island and back in a single day.
So are people enjoying that route?
Yes, absolutely. We saw a significant increase from when we first started service in November up until the end of the fiscal year. We started with maybe 4,000 riders, and we're up to close to 11,000, 12,000.
I know with the high price of gas in the past, we took to sort of demonstrate the route from McAllen to UTPA, and a lot of students take that route.
Right. Yeah, we do have a lot of students, especially in the morning going to class and then in the evening returning. Our buses go full the first couple of runs of the day, and then we have regular passage, throughout the whole day, but peak times are in the morning and in the afternoon where people are getting to and from.
And Metro McAllen is the green system, right? The green buses, and that's the city's intermodal system here?
Yeah, Metro McAllen is the city's public transit system. We have a total of 7 fixed routes that run throughout the city of McAllen. We have over 300 bus stops around the city of McAllen, so people can access the bus pretty much anywhere. They can come to the terminal as well and get on the bus and access pretty much any location in McAllen, but you can also just go to a stop in the city and access the bus there.
I know a lot of people that don't take the bus. Is it expensive to take the bus?
No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, there are substantial savings if you take the bus compared to driving a vehicle. Just to give you an example, it costs $1. To get on a bus in a one-way. So if you're going to go somewhere, round trip would be $2. Now, if you're a student, you can get that half price. So you can get 50 cents one way, $1 both ways.
And students have to show their student ID or something?
Students have to show their student ID. We also have that same rate, the half fare, for disabled individuals or for anybody over the age of 60 as well.
And Metro McAllen is used a lot by your STC students, right?
Right. We do have a lot of students. We've seen a significant increase in the number of students using the system. We do a lot of outreach efforts. We go to STC, maybe once a year and just kind of give information to their student community. We go to a lot of events in the city of McAllen where we try to promote the system. We have, just to give you an example of the growth that we've seen in the last few years, back in 2005, we provided maybe 350,000 trips around there. This year that just ended, we provided over 750,000 trips, so more than double what we did in 2005. So more and more people are using the system. And we do see a lot of people that depend on it because they don't have another means to get around. Ideally, what we want to get is those that have a vehicle, have another means, but are parking their cars to get on the bus and saving some money, environment, and also, you know, alleviating some of the traffic congestion that you're starting to see.
Well, let me ask you, we're pushing don't text and drive. So this is a good way. You can text all you want and if you take the bus to work or school. What do you have Wi-Fi on the bus?
The Metro Connect bus that goes to Brownsville and UTPA and South Padre does have free Wi-Fi on it, so you can ultimately get on the bus and, you know, you can work on your schoolwork. If you're a commuter to work, you can, you know, do some work on the bus as well. We do have free Wi-Fi on all the buses, and hopefully we can get that in the McAllen system as well in the near future.
And you also have some trolleys that go around the downtown area. Talk about that service.
Right. In 2012, December 2012, we started a trolley system downtown. We run on Fridays and Saturdays from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. And that system is designed to let people, you know, move around the downtown area, the entertainment district, without having to walk around at night. You know, sometimes when it's cold or rainy, just get on the trolley and pretty much move around the downtown area. You know, we have pickup locations at the parking garage, the 5-story parking garage. So in essence, you can park at the garage. You know, your car will be in a secure place, and then take the bus into the 17th Street and the entertainment district. We also recently opened a parking lot, a park and ride, what we like to call, on the exterior of the downtown on Bicentennial and Austin. And so people can park there, you know, free of charge, and take the trolley into the downtown area as well.
People like free all the time, so we have to say that enough. It's free and it's free, right?
Right.
Trolley rides are free for those people, and that's what we're trying to keep people off the streets if they've been drinking too much, and we're also making it more convenient for them to go across the city on the trolleys.
Right, right. With the trolleys, you know, like I said, they can park at the park and ride downtown and then move around the downtown area as well, free of charge.
You also have a system for the paratransit people, and talk about that.
Right. Paratransit is a complement to our fixed route system. There are individuals that, for certain reasons, can't access a bus stop, and therefore we provide what's called a paratransit system. We go from curb to curb. So anybody that qualifies for the program, they will be picked up at their house at the curb, and then to be taken to their doctor's appointments, shopping, any need that they have in terms of transportation, we can provide that for them if they qualify for the program. You know, we have smaller buses, about 24-foot buses, that we use on a daily basis to transport people. We recently acquired an SUV. It's called an MV1. It's a smaller SUV that also is ADA accessible, so that we have those ramps that you get on the wheelchair with, and we'll secure your wheelchair. And so that's designed to take people to some of the places where a bus may not be able to get to. And so we're able to provide that service pretty much anywhere in the city.
And that is by appointment, right? You have to qualify, then you have to call up.
Right, yeah, there's an application process that people go through. Once qualified, then they make appointments, you know, a day in advance, up to 14 days in advance. But we do ask that you call a day in advance, and pretty much take you where they need to go.
And all the fares are reasonable, right?
Right. For paratransit, the fares are the same as a fixed ride. Is $1 for a regular passenger. The actual passengers for paratransit pay 50 cents one way, so it's $1 round trip.
Well, that sounds great. And there's services that are free. So if you have any questions, you can call the transit system at.
Right. For any Metro McAllen, or the paratransit system, you can dial 956-681-3510. That's our dispatch office. They will be able to provide you any information that you need in terms of our public transit system.
So I encourage you, because I've taken the city bus, so I encourage you, if you haven't taken it yet, try it out, and you're going to be surprised at how convenient it is and all the stops it makes. For the City of McAllen, I'm Roy Cantu.